Bigger isn't always better, especially when you're selling your home. Your furniture may be too large, or maybe you just have too much furniture. Welcome back to Ready Set List. I'm Annette Tilson, and today we're talking about, furniture and why it's so important when you're trying to sell your home. Every room has a comfortable capacity, and once you exceed it, the room begins to feel smaller, even though the size of the room hasn't changed. And smaller rooms isn't the message you want to send. Buyers don't usually measure rooms with a tape measure. They measure them by how they feel. If they have to turn sideways to walk through a room, if the windows are blocked, if there's barely enough room for an end table, or to pass between the coffee table and the sofa, the room immediately feels smaller than it actually is. The same applies to a room with a lot of smaller pieces that can break up natural flow and create visual clutter. The good news is you don't have to replace your furniture. With a few small edits, you can completely change how your space reads and make it more appealing to buyers. Oversized sectionals are one of the biggest offenders. They may be incredibly comfortable for everyday living, but when they fill every corner of a room, buyers stop seeing the room itself. They start wondering if their own furniture will fit. Many sectionals can actually be reconfigured. Sometimes removing just the chase portion or one section can completely transform the room. Other times, moving a chair to another room or placing a piece in storage while your home's on the market is all it takes. That's a small inconvenience in exchange for selling your home faster. Ask yourself, is my home furnished for my lifestyle or furnished for selling? When you're selling, your goal isn't to showcase how much furniture fits in a room, it's to showcase how spacious the room feels. Large entertainment pieces can also make a space feel smaller. In this photo, the room itself is fine, but it does feel overly crowded with large furniture. Now look how much larger this room feels once we take out the oversized chair and reduce the size of the entertainment piece by removing the top and sides. The same applies for this dining room. Removing the dated Tuscan-inspired drapes and decor and taking out the leaf in the table and reducing the number of chairs makes a huge difference in how the space feels. It now feels lighter, larger, and more modern. Notice that choosing a neutral curtain that matches the wall color, moving the drapery rod higher and wider also tricks the eye into seeing what appears to be a larger window. Sometimes the most valuable thing you can add to a room is space. Now let's look at this bedroom. It's cute, right? But you can't comfortably walk around the room and between the bed and furniture. This immediately tells buyers the room is too small. By removing the dresser, the room now looks more spacious. I see a lot of bedrooms with king-size beds in them, but they really shouldn't be there. Just because a piece of furniture technically fits doesn't mean the room was designed to carry it. This bedroom went from visual chaos to the restful retreat it's intended to be, simply by removing a few furniture pieces and visual clutter. Here's something else I frequently see. Smaller pieces of furniture, but way too many of them. If you have smaller pieces like this that are lined up against a wall and blocking windows, it's just visual clutter, and there's nowhere for the eye to rest. Eliminate the smaller pieces first, then ask yourself if what's remaining makes sense for that space. You may be saying, yeah, but I like my spaces to feel cozy. That's fine. Make your next home as cozy as you want. But if you're trying to sell your home, the key is to make it appeal to a vast number of potential buyers. And that message should be light, bright, clean, and spacious. I hope you found this video helpful. Give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. I'll be posting new videos each week that will help you prepare and position your home to sell faster and for more money.